Hello, and welcome to Dominionation. Let's see here. Hermit Fool's Gold. Tunnel. Does any support for tunnel? Not really. I mean, with some care, you might be able to discard it to the Ironmonger with using an apothecary, but that's kind of ridiculous. Hermit Fool's Gold has got to be pretty decent. But what do you do after there are no more Fool's Golds? The only plus buy is Trade Route. So it'll be very sad if I miss my Hermit, but I don't. So I have a slight advantage here, having trashed an estate where my opponent hasn't, but of course that's a really minor thing. Trading Post wouldn't be a terrible buy here. Of course I want to make sure I get my part of the Fool's Gold split. Now what do I want to do with 4? An Ironmonger probably. Eventually I'll want a Trade Route. So I guess I could gain that with my Hermit and pick up an Ironmonger. How about that as a plan? Okay, trash an estate, gain a Trade Route, and buy an Ironmonger. Fun times. So, now the question is, do I want the Trading Post? I mean, what else would I get on 5? Another Ironmonger? Trading Post, how much does that help my deck? I mean, at best, it's going to be like a terminal copper, but with fairly decent, it raises your money concentration pretty well. Really not sure what to do here. I guess I'll get the Trading Post. I don't know, is that going to be too slow? It's probably going to be too slow, right? I'll get the Ironmonger. Considering something besides the province? What would that be? A Trading Post? No. No, I don't think so. I will be buying a province this turn. Okay, so now I've got a Hermit Trade Route collision. I could play if I play the Hermit, I have to gain a silver. Whereas if I play the Trade Route, I have, so maybe I should play the Trade Route on the Hermit? Or should I get another Trade Route? I could get another Trade Route anyway. Maybe I'll do that. Well, I guess I could have gotten a Madman. That might have been better, huh? So now I've got 2 trade routes. Might be duchy time. And that's it, of course. Here I've got a province. So let's see here. it's basically even up. I have one, we both have the same number of estates. But here I'm going to trash mine like my opponents. So, when I buy this province, we will be exactly even. Which I guess is what I want. I mean, what happens if I if I trash the copper and buy a, let's see, then I've got 7, which is enough to buy 2 tunnels. But I don't think that's what I want to do, is it? I mean, that would make my trade routes worth 3, but I mean, or I guess if I had 7, I could buy a tunnel and a estate, and then my trade routes would be worth 4. Is that worth it? I've only got 2 of them, and my opponent has 1, so I guess it's probably not. So I mean, my opponent has the Madman, and I've got the extra trade route. So probably the Madman is better. So here I've got 8 again, but this time I surely won't want the, okay, you're going to get a tunnel, presumably. Okay, well that's no good. Tunnel Duchy, I guess. Yeah, so my opponent is commenting that trashing the Hermit to pick up a trade route was probably not as wise as getting a Madman would have been, which is, I think that's probably true. The Madman helps you get up to 8 a lot better than the trade route does. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.